Can I handle a personal injury claim on my own? If you were hurt in Little Rock, you may wonder whether you can handle a personal injury claim on your own. You can sometimes do it yourself when the case is minor, liability is clear, and damages are low. But serious injuries, disputed fault, or insurance pushback often create challenges that reduce what you recover or lead to a denial. A claim can get difficult fast because insurance companies use experienced adjusters and legal teams trained to minimize payouts. Adjusters may offer an early, low settlement before you understand the full extent of your injuries or future medical costs. Once you accept and sign a release, you generally cannot seek more compensation later even if costs increase. Insurers may delay the claim or demand unnecessary paperwork to wear you down. Some claims get denied outright in hopes you will not challenge the decision. Adjusters may also dispute injury severity or blame symptoms on pre-existing conditions. In Arkansas, deadlines and procedures matter, and missing them can cost your right to recover. Most negligence-based personal injury lawsuits must be filed within 3 years from when the claim accrues under Ark. Code N. Section 1656105. Some injury-related claims may have different deadlines, so relying on the 3-year rule without confirming the correct statute can put your case at risk. If your situation is only property damage with no personal injury and fault is clear, handling it yourself may be realistic. A common example is a rear-end crash at a red light where the insurer acknowledges fault and you have repair documentation. Once personal injuries enter the picture, medical costs, lost wages, and pain and suffering must be calculated carefully. Insurance companies may argue your injuries are minor or unrelated, which can be hard to counter without strong proof. Liability means who is legally at fault for causing the harm, and disputed liability can require investigation, witnesses, and detailed review of evidence. Damages include more than current medical bills, because you may need to account for future treatment, lost wages, reduced earning capacity, and pain and suffering. A recorded statement to an insurance adjuster can also hurt your case if leading questions pull answers out of context. Good documentation matters, including medical records, bills, wage proof, and notes on how injuries affect daily life. A personal injury lawyer can help value the claim, negotiate with the insurer, and handle evidence and filings so critical steps are not missed. A lawyer can also push back on low offers and take the next step by filing a lawsuit if negotiations fail. A personal injury attorney may be especially important when injuries are severe, liability is disputed, multiple parties are involved, or the claim is denied or delayed. An attorney can also address insurer conduct when liability is reasonably clear and settlement is not handled promptly and fairly, and Arkansas law includes provisions like Ark. Code N. Section 2379208 for damages and attorney's fees in certain situations after demand. Cost is a common concern, and many personal injury lawyers use a contingency fee where fees are taken from the recovery at the end of the case. With contingency fees, you generally do not pay up front and the lawyer is paid only if the case resolves in your favor through settlement or trial. There may also be separate expenses like court filing fees, expert witness fees, and costs to obtain records, so you should ask how those are handled. Arkansas fee agreements must comply with the Arkansas Rules of Professional Conduct and should be in writing so you understand how fees and expenses are calculated. Joseph Gates founded Gates Law Firm, PLLC in 2020 after earning his JD from the University of Arkansas School of Law and being admitted to the Arkansas Bar in 2010. He handles personal injury matters such as car accidents, trucking collisions, product liability, and traumatic brain injury cases throughout Arkansas. At this law firm, clients are guided through each step, evidence is gathered, and compensation is pursued on their behalf. And Gates Law Firm PLLC can be reached at 501-779-8091 and is located at 2725 Cantrell Road, ST 200, Little Rock, Arkansas, 72202, United States.